Do you like writing? I don't necessarily like writing. I like having written.
I think I'm more in your camp. I used
Really?
to say I like to write. I like the idea of being a writer.
There you go.
Sitting by the window, typing away, putting down genius, stringing together genius words and all that stuff.
I found this cool thing on a site called Brain Pickings, which is a cool name for a site anyway. And Kurt Vonnegut, which is one of my favorite authors, he has the thing, 8 tips on how to write a great story.
Oh gosh, is that all you need?
According to Kurt Vonnegut.
Maybe this will make it more fun and exciting and easy.
Here's your 10.
Because it's hard work.
Number 1, use the time of a total stranger in such a way that he or she will not feel the time was wasted.
How do you do that?
You just don't waste their time.
These are the riddles to figure out.
Right.
You figure this out. You'll be a best-selling author.
Number 2, give the reader at least one character that he or she can root for.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Number 3, every character should want something, even if it's only a glass of water.
Oh, that makes sense, because everybody does want something.
Number 4, every sentence must do 2 things: reveal character or advance action.
Yes, move the story forward.
Or reveal character.
Yeah, we've talked about that. You talk about that in the entertainment experience.
Yes.
Like everything you always, when you plan out each announcement that you're going to make, is you want to be able to have it moving forward so that they're anticipating what's coming next.
Mm-hmm. Number 5, start as close to the end as possible. I found that very interesting.
That's a riddle. It's like, what does that mean?
Number 6, be a sadist. No matter how sweet and innocent your leading character, make awful things happen to them in order that the reader may see what they're made of.
Test their mettle.
Number 7, please, a right to please just one person. If you open a window and make love to the world, so to speak, your story will get pneumonia. I like that. And number 8, give your readers as much information as possible, as soon as possible. To hell with suspense. Readers should have a complete understanding of what is going on, where, and why, that they could finish the stories themselves should cockroaches eat the last few pages. This is Kurt Vonnegut.
I think somebody might argue with that last point.
Yeah, I think so too. But
actually, somebody probably argued with all those points.
He was a prolific writer, and he is he's one of those classic writers that you should be learning from. So he didn't write anything nobody liked.
That's not true. That is not true. Welcome to the Bill and Jason Show. I'm Jason.
I'm Bill, and I like everything.
If he wrote something that nobody liked, that means that he would not be noticed. Because here's the thing. If you don't have people that are like, meh, I don't care for you, I don't like you. If you don't have that, if you're just like, you're okay, then you are invisible. You're unnoticed. You're not doing anything noteworthy at all.
Right.
It really, really is.
I love getting them excited because you really get the good stuff from them. It's true. It is true.
Yes, it is true.
Yeah. Ricky Nelson said it, man. You can't please everyone.
What really gets me about that, in that very first one, read the very first one again. Do you have it there?
Yes, I have it right here. The very first one is, use the time of a total stranger in such a way that he or she will not feel the time was wasted.
See, that's one of those great things where you're like, yes. And you're like,
what?
So what do I do? Yeah. Right? Or like, Bill, just be yourself.
Right.
Yeah, you're really insecure. You're going to the dance. Just be yourself. You'll be fine.
What does that mean?
But I don't even know if I like myself. What's so good about myself? What does that mean, be myself?
The internal conversation and and what you have to look for to find the answer to that matters. And how it matters to you that you use the time of a total stranger in such a way that he or she will not feel the time was wasted. Yours will be different than mine. So you have to look inside and find that thing.
Well, true, but I mean, it's like discovering what is a path to actually accessing that. Mm-hmm. One of my favorites. I remember growing up, my mom always said, "Act your age." I thought I was. That's why I'm in trouble, right?
Or act your age, not your shoe size.
And she was like, act 32. It's really what she should have said.
Quit embarrassing me.
Right?
Is what she was really saying.
Right. Precisely. But it's one of those things where it's like it sounds great, but it gives you no access at all. I mean, there's so many different platitudes and things that different speakers say that sound so good and sound so different, but you walk away going, good idea. I have no idea how to access that.
Right.
It's one of the things that I have really taken on with the coaching hour as far as great idea. how can I create an access for that?
Mm-hmm.
What is the access for that? Because I think that the value exists in having an access to be able to create something, change something, modify something, not just in the great idea that it is. And so that being said,
yes,
I have created something that is going to be one of my masterpieces.
This is a good idea. I've been waiting for you to spell this out. Give it to me right now.
All right. So what I'm doing is I'm creating what's going to be called DJ Bootcamp, and this is going to be.
Is there going to be exercise involved? Because I don't know that that's something
only if you make it one of your goals.
Sit-ups.
You could leave that out.
Sweating.
Because the idea is this. It's kind of like, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you can see tens of 20s, even hundreds of things to do to improve your business? Things that you've learned at conferences, things that you've picked up, things that you've read about, and things like that. And then,
or just the top 10 things you should be doing every day, because if you did them, you would everything would move forward in a successful way.
Yeah,
everybody has that. I have that.
Knowledge, not lacking in.
Right.
Got it.
It's
like,
I know what I should be doing.
You have the whole internet of stuff that you could be doing to be doubling your income, to be actually manifesting all the things that you want. Yeah. And then there's what we do.
So what are you saying?
Which is like the week goes by and we're just kind of busy.
What happened to
we
that
were busy
list?
Doing our stuff, and it's like we know we should get to that, but we just haven't got to that. Or
it usually shows up as I don't have the time.
Yeah. Or
there's something that thing I should be doing. Oh, I ran out of time this week.
Or there's something else in the way. Or it's like those things where you're like, okay, great idea, but how do I do it?
Yeah.
Like, how do I actually break this down and execute it and break it apart? And it gets confronting.
Right.
And so then the easiest thing to do from there is to go do what you know.
Procrastinate and do something
and
else.
Just go to what you're comfortable with. Go into your comfort zone. Go into something that you know.
Right.
And that is like the biggest barrier to having the kind of success that everybody says that they want. And so I've created DJ Bootcamp as a way not to teach DJs what you need to do, because I already think that they know what they need to do.
Right.
All right, in terms of like what they need to go that out. Instead, what this program is going to provide is things to be able to deal with the psychological barriers that get in the way, the stuff that you make up in your head that gets in the way, recognizing when you get confronted, that's why you're not digging in and breaking it apart, maybe breaking something into smaller pieces as you develop it and create it,
right.
Or how to have a structure for goals so that you actually, over a period of time, structure out things to be able to actually measure. These things, again, none of this is like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, right.
I think everybody that would actually take this course or not take this course would go, oh, I know that. Sure, this isn't about knowing.
No.
This is about actually going through a process that has you actually work with all these tools and are worked through. And then there's another final piece that I think is the biggest piece of all. And it's what I owe when I was working in event production and DJing that full time. I owe really 90% of the success that I enjoyed in the development and progression that I did. And that is, I had a community of people, namely you and several others,
no, it was just me.
It was just you.
Thank you.
That were encouraging, that were like, oh, you fell down, you're bummed out. Whoa, that sucks. Get up and do it again.
Right.
Get up and keep going.
Well, it's that person
it's
who...
like, it's not like, oh, that's terrible, you should quit.
Right. It's that person who knows what you said you were going to do, knows how excited you are about how excited you were when you said you were going to do it, and the person who's standing there and saying, okay, well, I saw that you're not doing that. You should get back to that, man.
Yeah.
I'm there for you. You know, I'm the person who's going to point it out. Okay, there we go. There's the analogy of boot camp, okay? At boot camp, it's a forced thing, okay? You know that there's these things you got to do every morning. You've made promises to the U.S. Army you're going to do it every morning. What happens is the drill sergeant comes in every morning and bangs on the trash can and gets you up every morning at that time you said you were going to get up, and make sure you do your bed every morning exactly as you said you were going to do it. He's the guy who does that for you, except that I doubt that you're going to be in there yelling at people.
No, it won't be any yelling.
No, but it is holding them.
This is the way it's set up. It's like it creates the accountability,
right?
Because not only is it like the support system of like, yeah, go, but also the accountability of, did you do it? And that was another big factor too in my developing my performance, because you were someone that I admired, and I always wanted to look good for you. So I had that was a pull for me to like keep improving and developing and to live up to the standard that I thought that you had for me, you know?
And you do look good. You look
and
good.
so these are the elements that when put into place really equal success. And I'm excited about the program because only serious people can participate.
And you create your own success too. From what I understand about this, and tell me I'm wrong, but you don't say, okay, this is success. The Army says, this is success. You're going to do this. You say, what is your success? What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want to accomplish?
Okay, what is that thing? You help them to think way bigger than they're already thinking.
Yep.
And then they get excited about something, and then you say, that's what you hold them to. Mm-hmm. Something they've created on their own, as opposed to, all right, I can see how you're failing here.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you better. You don't do that. They create what that's going to be, and you become the accountability, like you said.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's actually not just me. It's me and the group, because this is going to be a group experience. And so it's like all the elements. So basically putting all the elements in place to keep pushing you along, even if it's uncomfortable, to keep pulling you, pushing you, all that sort of thing, to have you go and get up and keep moving forward, whether it's not wanting to look bad in front of the other participants, wanting to be like, I did everything this week. I did everything I promised, looking good, or the support of like going like, hey, it's okay. It stinks when that happens. And now let's get up and do it again. Like,
really exciting.
All the elements of accountability, of having a structure, of having a focus, and having a group of people that are willing to encourage you and stand for you to succeed, not encourage you to give up, is going to have success happen. And here's the secret of it. Okay.
Well, you're going to give it away right now?
I'm going to give away the secret.
Okay, so they don't have to take this if you give away the secret.
No, well, you don't have to take this anyway. You could someone could take these elements and recreate this for themselves.
Okay, good.
Find an accountability partner, create a structure with some goals, all that sort of thing.
Right.
It's easier to participate in something that's already made than it is to do it yourself. Okay. But it's whatever you want to do. Okay. I want success for everybody.
All right, then give me the secret. I want it. I'm listening.
It's really, we have one singular goal with this.
Okay.
And that is to keep the participants in action for 3 months.
Wow.
3
months, you could get a lot done.
Everything
if you were
is
kept
about
in action.
staying in action
Right.
and trying new actions and staying in action and not stopping.
You stay in action for a week, a lot of big things can happen. 3 months?
Well, the thing that what happens is momentum happens. And then as you're out there and you're doing it and you're making it happen and you start experiencing momentum, other people get excited about it. And as other people get excited about it, new business happens. Things start opening up. Like whatever that you want to create starts to manifest all around you. And it seems like magic when it's happening. But it's not magic. It's like physics. It's like this is just how it works. And so so it's a boot camp because it's intense. And it gets you through that uncomfortable phase, kind of like on a bike where you're all wobbly. Oh, I'm scared. And then you're like, whoa, I'm doing it. I'm doing it all right.
Okay, so if people want to sign up for this and you're going to be, this is your thing, do they have to call you? Is there a website to go to? When does it start?
All right, well, it starts soon. So if this interests you and you're intrigued, add your name to the list. There's a link below here in the YouTube page. Also on the Bill and Jason Show page.
Or you can reach out to Jason.
Or you can reach out directly to me.
Email is...
That's real easily. And we'll add you to the list to announce when we actually begin registration for this with more detailed information.
It'll also be on thecoachinghour.com.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a fantastic program, and I'm really excited to get launched.
Soon is not.
We're tentatively is like June 1st.
Oh. Okay, so when will they be able to start signing up? As soon as they hear this, call you and I want in?
Well, you can go and sign up with your email, and then I'll let you know when all the details and the registration's been announced, so you can go ahead and be the first to jump in.
How many people will you take into the group?
20.
That's it?
That's it.
Whoa.
And here's the other thing. So only 20 can do it, and let's say you sign up and you don't show up, you're not doing the exercises and all that stuff in the first week.
Yeah.
Okay, I will remove you from the program and refund your money.
And then make a seat available for somebody else?
And make it available for somebody else.
Okay.
Because you're not ready.
That makes it a no-brainer.
I'm not interested in taking anybody's money. Right. I only want you to have results.
Right.
And you have to come in with the right mindset, ready to go to work.
Right.
Because you're not coming in like, he's going to do it for me. No, you're going to come in
So
and work
how do
your
I
butt
know
off.
if I have the right mindset? Talking to you?
Well, there'll be some webinars, there'll be some informational videos that you can really look at. The only way to know you have the right mindset is to go, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
That's really the mindset, is I'm going to do this. Like, make a declaration and jump in and take it on and do it. That's how anything happens in
Okay,
life.
so reach out to Jason Jones. Go to thecoachinghour.com. Go to what's your email again? Jason at thecoachinghour.com.
Yeah.
Okay. And just reach out, ask questions, get involved. This is going, when this happens, this is going to be extraordinary for 20 people. Really extraordinary. I am very excited. If you want to know more, reach out. Thanks for being a part of the Bill and Jason show, and
We'll see you next week.
bye.
Broadcasting from high atop planet Earth at a rate of 96 kilobytes sample per second over the interweb in an effort to stop glorifying being busy. This has been an entertainment experience production.